guys? It's Flying Gato again, and today I have a pretty peculiar looking key here. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's a pretty funny looking key. Well, it's because today we're going to be taking a look at 2017 Porsche Cayenne. Let's have a look. Oh, fancy. So, I'm here in the Porsche Cayenne 2017. I've never been in this car before. First time. So, let's take a look how it is and what I like about it, what I don't. Let's go for a drive. That easy, huh? I couldn't find the volume knob in the entertainment system, but this is a whole slew of buttons here. So today I just want to give you a first impression of how it is to basically first time driving a Porsche Cayenne. Let's have a look. Alright guys, now that you see what it looks like, why don't we go for a little drive? And I gotta be honest, I've never actually been a big fan of these Cayennes. I thought that the brand of Porsche was kind of diluted when this car was first introduced to the market. It's been many, many years since then, and I have to admit, this is kind of cool. I have basically an all manual mode right now. This transmission is really nice. Definitely gotta admit that. So this car, unfortunately I don't have that much time with it. So I'm only gonna be able to give you first impressions and how I feel about it. And so far, I mean, I've driven it for about 20 minutes now, and I was expecting to hate it, but I like it. I like it. Even in base form. So the options that this car has is the premium package. So it has all leather and the chrome and everything like that. It also has the sport package, and in the sport package that brings the sport exhaust, which I have it on right now. It's a little bit louder than normal. It has the self-leveling suspension. It has the air suspension that self-modulates itself, and that's a really good addition to have in any car. I mean, with those two packages right there and the base engine, so this is putting about a 300 horsepower down to the wheel. And while it's not, you know, earth-shattering, it's not the worst. These downshifts are crisps. It blips the throttle for you. Transmission's extremely good. This is the optional 8-speed Tiptronic S, they call it. So it's a really good transmission. and everything about this car has been very, very eye-opening for me for Porsche, because whenever I see these cars, I'm like, why'd you get a Cayenne? You should have gotten a 911 or something of the sort. Yeah, like I said, it's not the fastest car. It won't it doesn't hold a candle to the BMW that I own. I just love that noise it makes. It's really nice. Now let's put it in normal mode, comfort everything. Turn off that Sport Plus. Everything is normal. Let's see how it drives normally. Put it in automatic. Just leave it in automatic. Let's see how it drives normally. So, annoyingly, this thing has the auto start stop on the engine. It does return some fuel mileage, but I don't really care about that, so I'm going to turn that off. Now, let's talk about the layout here. It's basically like someone ate up a bunch of buttons and just threw them up here. There are so many buttons in this cabin, I don't even know where to start. So I think this is for the seats, this is the vents, this is the cooling and the heating of the seats. It's a lot. It's a lot right here. So I'm not sure if I like that. Let's see how I drive when it's normal. Going normally down the road, this car's not that bad actually. Pretty comfortable. It is an SUV, so it does change. So with that optional suspension that this car has, the air suspension, you take it off of sport mode, put it in comfort mode, much more floaty, much more forgiving, not as jarring. It's actually pretty comfortable. The steering feel kind of goes away though, but it's, you know, it's not a big deal. It's made for comfort in this mode. And it's pretty much what you expect from a $60,000 car. I mean, I think this car with all the options is around $70,000. So it's not a cheap car, but everything you touch here, you know, these paddle shifters are metal, the steering wheel is leather, everything is very nicely done. The car is very comfortable. It looks pretty sweet from the outside for being an SUV. Oof, it's got some heavy throttle lag there, and it's not even a turbo. you hit the gas pedal and it kind of waits a second. Let's put it back into sport mode. How about that? Let's put everything into Sport Plus for me. There you go. Much better. Yeah, I couldn't live in comfort mode because the throttle response is just atrocious. Yeah, I have my foot in it there. It's not the fastest car. You know, it's not gonna win any races, that's for sure. But this is the base model, and considering this is the base model, it's not bad at all. This is more for people that kind of want the Porsche name badge in their garage, but they have a family and they kind of want, you know, something that looks cool and it's gonna, you know, be okay on the snow. So people buy this and, you know, they don't care about the bigger engines, they don't care about the fancy transmissions and things like that. They just get a base model, and you're gonna be fine with this car. I mean, all the accents here are really nice. Everything is well appointed. Everything I touch, everything I've been touching here is, you know, fantastic. Really not much for me to complain about here. Alright guys, as I said, I only had a short time with this car. I've only had it for about an hour, so I was only able to drive it, you know, an hour. And I did get to learn a lot about it. I actually enjoyed it way more than I thought. So in conclusion, if you were to buy this car, the kind of person to buy this car, I would just, if you're gonna get the base engine, just go for base everything. Don't get any packages. This car right now has the premium package and the tech package and the sport package. I can see people getting the premium package for the better seats and things like that. Do not get the sport package. I think it's a waste. So if I were to get this car, I would get the base model, and that would only be just to kind of have the sport badge in my driveway, and, you know, have a car that's practical and has space and can take your kids to school and bring you to work when there's snow on the ground. So if you're thinking about that, this car is actually not bad at all. I was very pleasantly surprised. This car actually is better than I thought it was going to be. You know, I'm not a big fan of Porsche Cayenne. When it first came out in 2003, I was like, that's really terrible for Porsche to be doing that. It did save them as a company. Their profits soared, and one can see why. You know, people that want a Porsche in their garage, you know, and can't have more than 2 cars, well, you got your SUV. That's good enough for them. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. I'm sorry again. This is a short video, and I've only had the car a short time. But if you like the video, please like it. If you don't, let me know why. Please, if you don't like it, if you do like it, subscribe anyway. I'm gonna bring out more videos. I'm gonna be getting better at this. So this is Flying Gato, and it was nice talking to you. Thanks, guys.